Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking. Now, it's been a little while since I've been out here. Hopefully you guys didn't necessarily notice that because I'm shot a lot of videos in advance, but all of November and December I wasn't out here. Property owner was using it for some hunting, but now it's January, so I'm back out here. Starting it off with another episode of 5 Plinkers. This is only the second episode, so you may not know what that is. 5 Plinkers, I started it as the first upload of December, and I'm trying to make it the first upload of every month from now on. This one being the first upload of January. First of 2021, actually. 5 Plinkers is, I kind of grabbed 5 guns out of the safe that I've just neglected. Not on purpose, I've just been either busy shooting the new stuff or whatever else. But 5 guns that I like for plinking around and all that kind of stuff. Texas size plinking, of course, typically. But just 5 guns that I may have shown briefly, not for a while, or maybe not at all. So 5 guns, I won't show them all right now. We'll just kind of get rolling, no, waste no more time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get eyes and ears on. We'll talk about the first gun here. And we're gonna keep it pretty brief. There's 5 guns to go over, so if I do a micro or a full review on each one, we're gonna have a half-hour video, and that's a bit lengthy. So we're gonna do like a micro kind of information kind of spew on it. A mag, maybe 2, a little bit of slow motion B-roll, call it good, and get on to the next gun. First one though, let's go ahead and get a couple close-ups of this. This one is a Beretta 92. That was an Italian police buyback. I'm trying to think. I think I got this off Classic Firearms for, at the time, just before a year ago, I suppose. So before the climate got where it is, it was like 300 bucks. It's from either the early 80s. I'm sorry. Yeah, early 80s, late 70s. Not terribly sure. A little different from a standard kind of M9 variant. You got the mag release down here. A very early iteration. A cool little piece of history, but for not a lot of money, in my opinion. Full metal, hammer fire, so it doesn't feel too bad. I don't think I've ever shot this thing with a full mag. I've only featured it here and there, but we got 15 rounds, full metal jacket, 9mm. Yeah, first full mag with it. Sights are more like suggestions, but we'll see if we can make them work. Let's get some confidence with the silhouette. Let's work on a tree. Oh, where's that? Am I low? What in the world? Let's go down. Oh, it's high. Hard to tell at first. Oh. I love ending on a miss. It feels good. I mean, considering the age and everything, I do like a full-size hammer fire metal frame. But very, very cool. Again, the sights are just not that fantastic, especially compared to modern Beretta variants. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. All right, you guys may have seen this. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Maybe on 2 videos, and none of them were a specific review by any means. Anyway, probably one of my more expensive 1911s. Now, 1911s can really get up there, so I'm not part of that game quite yet, I suppose. This is a Springfield Armory TRP. They discontinued this one, so I snagged one right when I found that out. Forged slide and frame. Pick rail, some fully adjustable tritium night sights. Very, very cool. It's in this kind of bluish gray. They call it gray, but it's like a slate blue gray kind of color with these G10 grips. I think it's super cool. Only little nag about it is not as easy to field strip and disassemble. It's got that bull barrel, but I did it a couple times. It's actually not that bad. It's an absolute tank though. Chambered in, of course, God's round. 45 ACP. We got 8 rounds. 8 rounds in this one. Start off with a silhouette. Got to build some confidence. Tell you what, now that's a gun. All right, now this one I featured on I think 2 videos as well. Didn't do an independent full review on this one, but I think it's worthy of it. Once I get my schedule kind of back aligned with some fun uploads I have planned, might just do a full video on this. I think, like I said, I think it is worthy. I got quite a few revolvers. This just might be my favorite one, and I love revolvers, so that's saying something. Smith & Wesson Performance Center TRR8. Just a really, really cool modernized revolver. Looks sinister in black. The grips are awesome. Best part about it, not only 357, which is just a sweet round for a revolver, 8 shot. So did he fire 7 or did he fire 8? It's quite a good wheel. They really pack them in tight. We've got just some standard 357 here. Might do something a little special a little later. You guys will see. But without any further ado, let's go single action once. I got to get better at double action. I'm pretty terrible. This trigger is really, really good though. Did I flinch? I think I did. I'll leave it. I won't edit it out. Gosh darn it. One thing I was gonna say, I've never seen personally, at least I haven't searched for it, but 357 Magnum tracers. Pretty penny. I paid about $3 a shot, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's wait for it to get dusk and might have some fun. That's pretty sweet. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, that's awesome. There's a big flash and then just a green trace there. Holy crap. Oh man, now I gotta get more of those. I'm gonna go broke. All right, that's pretty sweet. Well, if there's any gun to shoot 6 shots of green 357 tracers, I think this Sinister TRR8 Performance Center from Smith & Wesson is the perfect one. All right, that was an ETS speed loader. And if you guys are subscribed, you guys know that they have been a fantastic long-time sponsor on the channel. Really appreciate them. They have speed loaders for other calibers. Also really cool translucent mags. This is a GI mag rather for the next gun. Let's go ahead and show you. You guys might recognize this. About a year and a half ago, not this last summer, but the summer before then, I did a stress test. Now, of course, the gun climate kind of changed. At the time, this was an AR-15 you can get for under $500. Oh, what good times. Anyway, this is whatever. It's still an economic AR-15. PA-15 Palmetto State. And you know what? They sent it to me, and I had no bias. I told cameraman Ian at the time, I'm like, let's just beat the heck out of it and see how it does. And to my surprise and many of you guys, it did very, very well. My goal that day was to break it, which I did, but nothing that a little tabletop kind of gunsmithing couldn't fix, and it's back up and running. Since then, not a whole lot of rounds. I mean, we're in the thousands. It's not like high round count. It's just those rounds have been quite abusive. So as a quick little update to that, kind of show you guys that it's still trucking along very, very reliably. I'm gonna go ahead and blast away with it. Yeah, this thing was really strong on that video. I mean, if you have the time and you want to see it, it's about a half-hour video. I mean, it took us a while to finally kind of make it give up that day. It did very, very well. And then since then, ever since we got the got it aligned, it was the gas tube that was the issue. Got it aligned, and this thing has not had a hiccup since. But it does look kind of cool that it was pretty abused. It came black. Obviously, I spray painted it tan, and it's gone through quite a lot. All right, this gun you may recognize, kind of one of the OG guns. I think if I had to count, this is probably the 3rd gun I've ever bought. However, it looks nothing like when I bought it. Started its life as a 16-inch barrel, kind of carbine, MOE, Magpul, kind of out of the box gun. And I'm pretty impressionable. Saw Lone Survivor. I wanted one of those guns that were rattle canned out. But no, it's not a parts correct Mark 12 at all. So you guys may know it as the Mach 12 because it's a interpretation, I guess, or impression without any parts correct parts. Drinking game for every time I say parts. Anyway. Okay, or 4. All right, now that's 5. Well, what happened there? It locked back without feeding it in. I thought it was an empty mag. Let's pretend that didn't happen, and let's just back up to 300. Anyway, guys, that wraps up episode 2 of 5 Plinkers. But this is supposed to be kind of up to you guys. So leave a comment down below on what guns I have shown before that I own, but maybe haven't shown in a while or showed a little too briefly. Let me know what you guys want to see. We'll put that in February's video. Now I have to go ahead and shoot all these guns again in slow motion for some B-roll. So enjoy that. See you guys next time. Jam. Quick correction, that malfunction wasn't on the gun, it was the 20 round mag. So we're gonna go 30. Like a champ.